Well, ladies and gents, it was just yesterday that I did the video with this thumbnail. Shang-Chi was just the beginning. China bans Hollywood, or China rejects Hollywood. And then I wake up today and we find out now that China has banned effeminate men from TV. Now that's their quote, not mine. It's not my words, that's what they are calling it. And it's part of the sort of cultural lockdown of China. Fascinating stuff, that country. Fascinating, absolutely fascinating. And incredible that anyone in the West, anyone in a civilized society chooses to do dealings with them. Personally, I find it ultra surprising, but hey, you know, that's me just being, you know, all for basic normality and basic human rights, I guess. So let's dive into this. We're going to sort of go into the basic facts that they've thrown out, and then we'll, I guess, cover the thoughts and opinions on it all. But if there was anything ever again that signifies Hollywood breaking, well, we're having to break away from China, it's this. And you know, let's make no two qualms about it. The West has been emasculating men for years, and has been hating on masculinity for years, and now China, a market that they try and appeal to, has turned around and gone, yeah, we don't want any effeminate men. I mean, you've done shot yourself in the foot, Hollywood. You've done it. Because I tell you what, if this doesn't stretch towards movies as well, I'll be very surprised. I'll be very, very surprised. Of course it's going to stretch to movies. Of course it is. They don't want effeminate men. As per their own, you know, their own banning, their own enforcement of all of this stuff. So, yeah, I mean, Hollywood breaking away from China is going to happen. Or they're going to have to embrace masculinity, I guess. China. Based. Here we go. So the Chinese government has issued new orders to its broadcasters in its continuing crackdown on culture, business and social mores. This time, it called for a ban on what it termed effeminate men, asking instead that revolutionary culture be touted. Oh dear. The edict is part of the President Xi Jinping's call for a national rejuvenation with business and the public under orders to align with his vision for China. Previously, the regime has expressed official concerns and cracked down on youth online gaming, boy band culture, gambling, cryptocurrency, and sports. I mean, isn't China one of the biggest crypto miners there are? Like, goddamn. The moves are part of discouraging what it sees as unhealthy attention to celebrities and certain distracting activities. I mean, look, some of this stuff I don't disagree with. I mean, an unhealthy obsession with celebrities isn't exactly productive, but we all need to have a life and interest, don't we? Gaming and things like that, again, an unhealthy obsession with gaming, yeah, I can see that. But again, we all need our pastimes, don't we? The China TV regulators called for resolutely put an end to sissy men and other abnormal aesthetics. Using an insulting slang term for effeminate men, Niang Pao, or literally, girly guns. Boy, you got Niang Pao, girly guns. Honestly. Again, remember, ladies and gents, the West has been emasculating men for years. The West does not like masculinity. The West has been trying to curry favour with China. And now China has just suddenly turned around and said, we don't want sissy men. We don't want sissy men on our TVs. I can't believe it. How are you going to get that money now, Disney? You love an effeminate man. I think it's just so funny because it's ironic. Like, it's the West has been, Western Hollywood studios have been trying to curry favour with China for years and years and years, and then suddenly Xi Jinping turns around and is like, yeah, no, we don't want that anymore. Oh God, I cannot wait to see what happens with movie studios. Whether we suddenly get a rise of like masculine movies and they're like, yeah, we'll push them for China. That'll be the really transparent telling thing, won't it? Oh God, it's so funny. So funny. Again, like, you know, I don't agree with any of this stuff. Like, resolutely put an end to sissy men and other abnormal aesthetics. I mean, like, who really cares? I have an issue when people, you know, downplay the importance of masculinity, because it is important. It is absolutely an importance in society, quite frankly. There's many reasons as to why. But yeah, I mean, you know, if you want to watch what they consider to be sissy men, yeah, like, who cares? Just don't downplay the masculine aspect as well. I just, honestly, I cannot. I can barely keep it together during this video because it's just so I can't wait to watch the hypocrisy from the Hollywood studios. I genuinely can't wait, because I bet you anything they'll just double back on all of this crap that they've been pushing for years. Just honestly trying to suck at the teat of Xi Jinping some more. Anyway, broadcasters should avoid promoting vulgar internet celebrities and admiration of wealth and celebrity, the regulator said, calling for programming that vigorously promote excellent Chinese traditional culture, revolutionary culture, and advanced socialist culture. I mean, a lot of that, seeing as they got rid of most of their traditional culture, doesn't really make any sense. So that's interesting, isn't it? How this affects foreign programming that airs in China remains to be seen. Well, come on. Deadline wrote this article. Deadline. Behave. You know exactly how this is going to affect it. You know exactly how this is going to affect it. Because people keep wanting that Chinese money. They want the market. So you bet anything they're going to do. If Disney will film very specific endings of films, if Universal and Legendary and all these other movie studios will quite literally adjust the film just to suit a Chinese market, you bet your ass this is going to affect foreign programming. You bet your ass it will. Suddenly we're going to have like ultra masculine men. So funny. Anyway, provisions call for banning South Korean boy bands took place even as Chinese television was airing its own competition for acts modelled on K-pop stars. Well, they obviously did that because they wanted, you know, global stardom and more money, basically. Rules that took effect Wednesday limit anyone under 18 to 3 hours per week of online games and prohibit school day play. And on Saturdays, Weibo Corp suspended thousands of accounts for fan clubs and entertainment news. God, I'd hate to live in China. Like, what a... Honestly, Xi Jinping, I bet you're terrible at parties, mate. What an absolute party pooper you really are. Anyway, China has banned effeminate men. I mean, Xi Jinping, you better work out, son. Because I'll tell you what, you don't look very masculine either, bud. Oh dear, let me know what you guys think. Again, I find this stuff to be absolutely fascinating because it's not news that the studios have been kowtowing to China. It's not, you know, that's not like a mind-blown revelation for anyone. So to watch this unfold and watch them try and curry favour after this will be utterly fascinating. Really fascinating. So let me know what you guys think about this down below. Let me know what your predictions are as well. And let me know if this made you laugh like it did me. Because it really did make me laugh. Oh, so funny. Anyway, let me know what you think down below if you're new here. Please do consider hitting that subscribe button. You stayed to the end of the video, so you must have enjoyed it. Hit that like button on your way out. And also, I've got a PO box, which is linked down below in the description box. You can find the address there, along with memberships and Patreon. There are benefits to both of those things, memberships and Patreon. Check it out. Support me in my endeavours here to help you guys with entertainment content and a bit of escapism from the garbage that is life. Cheers. Take care.